All right, we're back on another project. Well, not really a project, more like a review type, I guess I would say. Um, this is more for the guys, those of you out there that have, say, a lowered car, maybe a Ferrari, Lamborghini, McLaren, or whatever, right? Honda. Anyway, for my 35 and my other Hondas that I had for years, I would have to drive the car onto 2x4s in order to get the jack underneath. I do have a low rise jack that can get underneath for lowered cars, but for my 35 and for this 34, it's just too low. I think I barely have 2 inches on this thing. So I wanted to check out a company called Race Ramp. Now, race ramps are really, really good. It's awesome. You pay for what you get. They're modular. Their systems are designed to be built upon other. It's modular and it's made to be built up to whatever you need, whatever will suit your desires, I guess, or whatever. Now, for me, I did not need those big, giant systems that race ramps carry. I would like to. Race ramps systems start at about $300 and goes up to about $4,000, depending on what you want. They have all kind of ramps for so many different systems. I just needed something that can get underneath all these lowered cars that I have, the 34, the 35, and some of my other friends. And I just need maybe something that can raise it 2 more inches. I went on a company's website, and this is in thanks to Abe. I think his name is Abe. So Abe brought in his 34 with mine, and this is all thanks to Aaron, who brought our cars in together. Then I went to Aaron's shop to change the differential oil and the transmission oil. Now, it's a good thing Abe had his race ramps with him, this one. So he had it with him, he unboxed it, we tried it, it was crazy awesome. I loved it so much. He gave me the website, coiloverdepot.com. I'll put a link in the description below. So basically, I went on their website. This was not even a third of the cost. It was $96, I think. So why wouldn't I? I just needed maybe 2 more inches. These I think it's called Meagan race ramps. But anyway, this thing can hold 2.5 tons, so way more than what I need. Let me unbox it and we'll give it a test and we'll see what happens. All right, so let's unbox this thing and see what we got. It just came in the mail. It looks secured pretty good. I mean, it looked like the shipping was pretty good. Again, I got this from Coilover Depot. I will put a link in the description below. And jeez. Oh, okay. So again, I don't need anything big and huge. This is perfect for me. So it comes like this, and you can remove this section to have clearance for the jack. Okay, so let me test it out. I'll put this underneath the car and see how it works. Okay, see? I took this off and now we're good. I didn't have to press the brake at all. The car just went up on its own and it stopped on its own, so I really like it. Let me just reverse the car off of the ramps and I'll give you guys one last final thought. Alright, that's pretty much about it. These things are pretty good. I love them so far. It raises the car from 0 to about 3.5 inches. It fits underneath pretty much all my vehicles, the 35, you saw the 34. Yeah, and I got these from coiloverdepot.com. I'll put a link in the description. They have a ton of things for suspension parts, as far as sway bars, all kinds of stuff. Unfortunately, they do not have 4-wheel drive stuff, so hopefully one day they will. Speaking of which, my King's suspension just came in for the Tacoma. So now that the Kings are in, I'm gonna put the rear leaf springs in. I think I have a 8 or 9 inch rear lift pack, and the King's coilover for the front, and the King's reservoir shocks for the rear. Alright, so I guess that is it for now. Only time will tell as far as longevity, how well it holds up to the environment and to the weight of the vehicles. But from what I'm seeing, it looks pretty good, looks pretty sturdy. I don't expect any problems. So thanks again for sticking around with all my projects. I will see you guys on the next one that's coming up real soon.